what are some goals that you have personally right now? Is it just you talked about feeling good, which I think is an underrated component of working out. It's not always about aesthetics and how you look on the outside, but just, you know, intrinsically. What are some other things though that you're currently working on?
My business. I make knives, like you said, I'm a knife maker. I really want to focus on that and be successful in being an entrepreneur and my own business owner. Mental health is probably my top. You know, just really being like mentally stable for everybody around me. You know, I don't want my own problems in my head and things going on with me to bring down the people that I love and hurt relationships. So I just think that mental health is super important. A lot of people don't take that like to heart. You know, like you could have everything, you know, like the best girl, whatever, the best job, but if you're not mentally healthy in any way, then none of that matters, you know. And you really need to find someone to talk to, you know, and like find someone that cares about you and loves you and that you can just, you know, vent to. You gotta let some things off your chest, you know, and working out can be your therapy.
For sure.
100%. You can go to the gym and just work out hard, but whatever you take with you there, just leave it there. You know, don't bring it with you.
Yeah, for sure. And and on a therapeutic standpoint as well too. I love working out after work, even though it's the hardest discipline, because I use it as a debrief. Like, whether I had a crappy day, whether I had a great day, like you said, just leave it all at the gym. And it's so therapeutic to just go, whether it's a group X class or yoga. I just tried that for the first time earlier this month. Lifting weights, whatever it is, just using it as a therapeutic aspect. I want to ask. So you're an artist. You work with your hands a lot and everything. Do you ever get any creativity or any ideas as you're working out, as your blood flow's going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit and how that kind of how working out translates into your quality of work and your everyday life.
Well, not just like being, you know, healthier and working out allows me to work longer hours and to focus more on my business, you know, but also when I'm working out, I feel like it kind of everything around me kind of just disappears, you know, and it kind of just wipes this clean slate of like this clean canvas in my mind to where I can kind of paint out a picture of the life that I want. And it's kind of just like it helps you like walk up the ladder of like success. I think fitness does, because it's a challenge and it's a goal, and once you start to achieve goals, then other goals that you have become more realistic.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So like fitness goals, it's like you set them and it makes you feel better, but once you achieve like I'm gonna go up in this much weight, or I'm gonna be able to run this like amount of time, this much longer, these many more miles, you know, once you achieve those goals, that will reflect on your life with other things that you do as well, you know. I mean, like it even says in the Bible that fitness has its importance, you know what I mean? It really is important to be fit and be healthy, you know, because that reflects on everything else that you do in your life, you know, and it's just important thing.
Man, to piggyback off of that point, and I mean, it's awesome. I don't really think about it like that, but like when you're taking care, so for instance, I believe that we're all here to love one another and to share the love of God with whatever that means to you, right? And so 100%. You can't impact people's lives positively if you're not taking care of your own self. If you feel like crap, or if you can't go on some, me and Clarissa just went on a Grand Canyon trip. Like, you can't do that and enjoy it without taking care of yourself and spending time with other people. I always, at work, the older population and stuff, I always try to motivate them to get active again, so that you can bend up to pick up your grandkids without having to, strain your back or something like that at an older age too. So like the component of being able to work out with others in mind, or just, your regular activities in mind. That's what it's all about, like you said, dude, just feeling better.
I plan on having kids, definitely.
For sure.
And I want to be able to like throw a football with my boy, or do something, ride bikes, or go hiking and stuff. I don't want to be that dad who's just like stuck at home because he's just out of shape, my back's thrown out, or whatever it is, like I want to be that, I want to be my kid's hero, I want them to look up to me, that's what I want.
For sure. So let's talk about eating. What are you doing right now? Are you doing anything? What are some challenges, motivation, setbacks?
Personally, eating, my habits are pretty trashy right now, to be honest, but I mean, you're not going to change everything overnight.
For sure.
You know, I mean, you can't just like, you know, oh, I'm just going to change my diet and my this, you know. Just start out going to the gym, you know. Maybe portion control, you know, is important.
Exactly.
Going to the grocery store, and it also saves you money too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Morgan, she's an amazing cook. God bless her soul. But it's like to find a woman that can cook and she's perfect in every way is just a blessing from God. And like going out and like, you know, just cooking like grilled chicken, you know what I mean? Like rice and vegetables, you know, I mean, simple stuff that you can make taste good, and that's bomb, you know. And just like, and you know, I have habits of eating late at night. You know, I like to just eat it late at night, and that's not good for you really. Like before you go to bed, it kind of messes with your sleep and stuff. So maybe just change the time that you eat.
Yeah,
control simple stuff. You don't got to go out and meal prep and all together in one right now, you know. But just take it slow.
Man, I love that you said that, and that's just so honest and transparent too, because a lot of times people's like, all right, I'm about to change my life in a day, and it's like, you know, 3 days later, you're just like, oh, well, I'm discouraged again, let me not do anything.
Yeah.
The reason I respect what you're doing so much is that well, first of all, you're honest and transparent, but you have a starting point. Let me start boot camp. Let me play a bunch of money so that I know that I'm not wasting money and have that incentive. And then we'll see along the way what changes is next. You didn't try to change everything, and then, like you said, small sustainable steps. Those are the lifestyles that tend to have longevity that people can do as a lifestyle and stuff. Just baby steps. You said portion control. You know, that's my go-to. That's what I go by. Just portion control.
You don't have to eat an entire freaking meal. You know, I mean, you can literally just cut it in half and be content. And especially the country we live in, we're not starving people. You know, we don't have to like just be gluttonous with it, you know what I mean? I love to eat, dude. I eat all day, all the time, and it's just like I can cut something out, you know. If I like want to hit up Taco Bell or whatever, I'll sometimes just like, you know what, I'm just gonna pass on it.
Exactly,
you know? Whatever.
The good thing about just starting with working out or just starting, is such a good point, is that for you, for example, as you're continuing to work out in boot camp, you'll notice that, for example, I'll just make something up, that you don't have enough energy to finish the workout without feeling dizzy or something. Well, that will be your body's way of telling you, all right, let's look at some foods that are more natural based, that can give you some more natural energy so that you can. So you find yourself in a place where you're eating to be able to, not because it's good that it's good, but you're eating because you want to be able to achieve something. So it just changes your diet and your taste buds and all that stuff naturally, your desires, I guess.
Yeah, it's like you know, you don't put in crappy fuel into a high-end car. You know
Exactly.
I mean? You won't even accept it.
Exactly.
You know, you can't. If you want to be a high-end, like have a good body type and be healthy, you can't put in crappy fuel. You know, it's just to a certain extent. You know, once you pass the first goal, the second goal, then you take it more serious.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And food is very, very like important. You know, I mean. It really is.
Right on, man. You're on fire, dude. Dropping a bunch of jewels, dude. I'm excited for this episode. At the end of each, we're going to wrap up right now. At the end of each interview, I like for my guests to share just one jewel, one piece of advice for our listeners, something that's motivated you, something that's inspired you, a quote, a saying, a mantra, a belief, an experience that you want to share with others to kind of encourage them where they're at. So.
For sure, God is my inspiration for everything in my life, even though, you know, I'm not the perfect person, not even close, you know, and anybody can look at me and spot out a million flaws, but God sees me completely different, and that's always my motivation. He always sees me as his son, and as someone that he loves, and someone that has hope and a future, and I can be prosperous, and that's my constant reminder. No matter how many times I fall, he is always that example of true love that I need to have towards others and myself. So.
For sure, bro. Good word, dude. All right, so I like to also wrap up each episode with some funny, random, quick-fire questions. Have you listened to any of the episodes?
No, I haven't.
All right, perfect. So, because I've used the same question so far, I'm going to switch this. But all right, here we go. So, quick fire. If you can be any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
I'd be a tiger because they're fast and they're not going to get killed by anything but something bigger and better, I guess.
That's right, tigers are dope, dude. Football or basketball?
Football.
Easy. Would you rather fly or be invisible?
Fly.
Why?
Because it'd just be way dope to fly. What am I going to do? Be invisible? Only break the law, you know?
Exactly.
Go rob some banks or what? I don't need to hide.
Exactly. I guess you can rob the bank and then just fly away without.
That's true. Deuces.
Name one famous person dead or alive you'd love to have dinner with.
Chris Farley.
Why Chris Farley?
Because even though he was like super overweight, he had the greatest spirit to me. Like I just think he's hilarious.
For sure.
This is awesome, dude.
For sure. Good answer. Dinner or breakfast?
Both.
What do you like to eat for breakfast, dude?
Eggs, dude. Obviously, eggs. You know, I like to just cook up some eggs and turkey and cheese, bro. Mix it together with some pepper.
Morgan hooks it up, dude.
Yeah, but I cook the eggs, dude.
Yeah.
I nail those eggs, but yeah.
For sure, dude. Summer or winter?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
Summer's right around the corner. It's gonna be hot this
Ah man, I gotta say summer because I love sunshine. Even though it's really hot,
Me too.
I love the sun, dude. I love it.
swimming. I miss swimming. I do
Yeah.
miss swimming. Yeah. For sure. All right. So, what are 3 items you cannot live without?
3 items, like materialistic things.
Sure. I mean,
My truck, because I wouldn't be able to get anywhere. I like watching TV and playing video games all day, baby. And my Bible.
yeah. There you go, man.
Boom.
There you go. And if you had one superpower, what would it be? You can have the ability to do anything.
Oh man, dude.
Anything. Transport. I think Jeff said transportation.
Just transport anywhere?
Yeah, that was.
I can't pick that because Jeff picked that.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, maybe like freeze time would be pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think a cool one for me. I don't know if it's a superpower. Maybe like be able to speak every language in the world.
Yeah,
that'd be
a
I
good
don't know
one.
if that's a superpower, but
It
it's
could be now.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd be called. I have no idea what you'd be called. Bilingual man.
Bilingual man. Dude, Drake, man, I appreciate your time, dude. This is an awesome episode. You dropped a bunch of jewels, and just much respect for you. Good luck with the boot camp and everything. We'll have to have you on again.
Absolutely.
Sometime down the line. Definitely got to get Morgan on here.
Yeah, for sure.
So she can share her story as well too. And yeah, man, thanks for your time, brother.
Of course.